Hello, welcome to back. Today's lecture is lecture 3, that is Integrated Watershed Management, IWM. Lecture 3 under this topic we will mention uh, Integrated Watershed Management. What mean by Integrated Watershed Management? As a question, so then what's mean Integrated Watershed Management? Please participate, raise your hand and answer this question. Now, IWM is a process of conservation, development, optional, and optimal utilization of the available natural resource in a watershed on a sustainable basis. It is a process with a multidisciplinary approach with people in the watershed as chief functionaries or simply decision makers and main actors. Here, uh, it is multidisciplinary approach with enhanced decision maker is here is the main actor or simply is the chief in the process. There are essentially three factors in initiating integrated development efforts. These are the first one, the existing level of development from a technical point of view, the local social structure and human behavioral patterns, the prevailing economic condition. This is the three main factors. The three main factors in initiating, integrating development efforts. My friends. The integration can be carried out by various procedures. However, the first step is usually a resource survey or simply resource uh, inventory. inventory. No inventory system is likely to fill all needs. The amount of detail included will vary according to objectives and available information. This attempts to answer the question of supply and demand for resource, both natural and human resource. This is a good example for integration, teamwork. This is example for teamwork, integration. Another example is this is the pictures show integration. Look this, yes. There are two animals and there is one natural resource here, another natural resource here. Both of them are struggle to eat each side by side. Here is they are very exaggerated, but they do not solve the resources. After that, in the third step, they discuss together what shall they do. So they agree with let first eat this one and the last eat this one. This means the natural resources everywhere is enough if we are work together. This is good examples. Depending upon the area involved, a survey may include socioeconomic characteristics, social characteristics, land capacity, suitability, classification, forest and other vegetation inventories, erosion appraisal, flood information, hydrological assessment including climate characteristics, water use, and other parameters as needed. As parameters are needed. So let's continue. Another key point is objectives of integrated watershed management strategies and implementation. The first is what is objectives of watershed. That is the necessity of watershed. Water, water has a multiple use and must be managed in integrated way. This is the objective. Water should be managed at the lowest appropriate level. Water allocation should take account of the interest of all who are affected. And the last one is water should be recognized and treated as an economic good. This is objectives of integrated watershed management. Here is strategies, some strategies pointers. A long-term, viable, sustainable future for basin stakeholders. Equitable access to water, resources for water user. The application of principle of demand management for efficient utilization. Prevention of future environmental degradation. Short term and the restoration of degraded resource long term. This is strategies of sustainable integrated watershed. Implementation programs is a program can be implemented through comprise and overall strategies that clear defines the management objectives, a delivery mechanism, and monitoring schedules that evaluates program performance. Again, recognize that the development of water resource may require research to access and to determine the linkage between water resource and the impacts on environmental, socio-economy. Last, ensure that mechanisms and policies are established that enables long-term support. This is implementation. So another key point is IWM approach, integrated watershed approach. IWM is a process of planning and implementing water and natural resource. Natural resource. IM IWM and emphasize on integrating the biophysical, socio-economic, and institutional approaches. For example, this is public participation versus watershed development from year 1970 to up to 2000 years. In the 1970, mainly water conservation only. In 1980, socio-economic with water conservation. 1990, socio-economic water conservation participation. And the last, public participation, planning, designing, implementation. This is finally what is a project success. This is good example for public participation versus watershed development. Social issues are addressed through involvement of women and minority, community-led water users group have led to implementation effort. So another key point is principles of IWM. The first principle is comprehensiveness, commitment and leadership, processes and communication, integration of interdisciplinary science and local knowledge, monitoring and adaptive management, cooperation and coordination, community based. This is the principles. Core principles of watershed management. Core principle of watershed or natural systems that we can work with. Core principle 2, watershed management is continuous and need a multidisciplinary approach. Core principle 3, watershed management framework supports partnering using sound science, taking well planned action and achieving results. Core principle 4, a flexible approach is always needed. Flexible. So, for example, let's see core principle one, watershed are natural systems that we can work with. Example, delineating the watershed, natural process at work in the watershed, human factor at work. Delineation watershed. So, watershed maybe USGS topography map using two important map symbols. The blue hydrologic line symbolizing water and the brown elevation contour lines indicating area of equal height. But this is Earth Explorer. On the Explorer from for example, take this watershed boundary. This is stream ordering. Here is headwater. Headwater with no tributaries is first order, and this is stream ordering. Here is the confluence of different stream joined together is known as confluence. Therefore, we often talk about three management zones when discussing watershed management. The first one, water body, riparian and upland zones. The first one, water body channel. Yes, water body channel. This is the first zone. Three management zones. The second is riparian zones, and the last is upland zones. Zones for watershed management. So another one is determine watershed boundaries. How to determine watershed boundary. Before you can learn what is happening in a watershed, you need to know where the boundaries are and how large the watershed is. In this section, you will gather watershed boundary in watershed area, hydraulic unit codes, area of watershed in each country, if more than one country, percentage of the country in the watershed for one or more countries. There are two options for determining your watershed boundary. The first one, use hydrologic unit area code boundaries that have been developed by US Geographical Survey or USGS. Or the second option, you can map the watershed yourself using a topographic map. This is we can determine from USS, that is from Earth Explorer, or from topographic map. It is from Topomap and USGS. For example, this is the needs the watershed using a topographic map. This is the first outlet location and flow. Here is the outlet location and the flow arrows, that is flow direction. The second picture is high points and flow direction. Here is high elevation with flow direction. The last in delineate watershed. Yes, delineate this watershed by using GIS or SWOT model. Watershed area. Watershed area can be determined by three factors. The first one, count squares using a grid. Simply count the squares. Second is planimeter, and the third is GIS. GIS is determines the area of watershed by calculating. This is the very important and very simple way is by using GIS is perfect one. Physical feature of the watershed. In this section, you will examine the natural physical feature of land in your watershed. Therefore, in this section, you will physical feature of the watershed means physically. For example, in this section, you will examine natural physical features of the watershed: soil map, soils, floodplain and flat ways, topography of the watershed, geology. Cards simply in sinkhole areas. We can cause core principle 2. Watershed management is continuous and need a multidisciplinary is goals and standard, water quality standard, local water supply, anti-degradation goals, natural heritage, conservation is so as the question, what is the importance of setting different goals and standards, and who is responsible for these duties? Second, why watershed management is a continuous and multidisciplinary approach? Students answer this question. This is for you. The last core principle 3, watershed management framework supports partnering using sound science, taking well-planned action, and achieving results to provide adequate quantity of water. A strong watershed framework includes this one. Use, uses sound science, strong science, facilities, facilitates communication and partnership, fosters actions that are well planned and cost effective, stimulates actions and tracks results. These strong watershed frameworks must be included. These four key points. There are three common elements of successful watershed management frameworks. Successful management. This year, first this is management cycle. Here is stakeholder, geographic management units, and the involvement of partners. This is watershed. Three common elements of successful watershed management, or simply management cycle. This involves, yes, geographic management unit, partners agree upon a community set of unit, and stakeholder involvement. Conjunctive use of water resources. This is the joint use of waters. That means we use one or more water resources together. Conjunctive use of water is an integrated management and wise use of these three water resources. The input of water to the watershed is precipitation. In turn, this rainwater flows through surface and ground system. The surface water system responds to rain events faster than the groundwater system. Increasing conjunctive use and efficient utilization of available water resources are necessary for mitigation the current water resource shortage and ecological fragility problem, which are serious limiting factor for development in arid region. This technique involves the usage of two or more source irrigation system and to meet the crop demands. In conjunction use, the groundwater and other surface flow like river, canal, water cannot be used. The effective for use this method that means the conjunctive use of water resources means we get what is yes, we can get the result is much great water, large net water, better timing of irrigation, reduce environmental impact to maximize more water use benefits, create equal distribution of water to all regions. This is advantage of conjunctive use of water resource. Rainwater harvesting. Total world water supply. Let's see this information. The ocean total world water supply. When we see the ocean cover 97.17, ice cap and glaciers 2.75, atmosphere 0.01, river and streams 0.001, lakes simply freshwater 0.009, groundwater cover 0.31%. Over 70% of our Earth's surface is covered by water. More than 97 of Earth's water in the ocean, 2% in ice and glaciers. Both are unsuitable for human use because of salinity, ocean water and location ice cap and glacier. The total amount of water for each of the people, plants and animals on the earth complete is much less than 1% of the total. Therefore, rainwater harvesting is needed. Let's see, the water cycle here is the precipitation. The first one is precipitation. After precipitation, the second one is infiltration. Here is direct precipitation to, and the second infiltration to ground contributes groundwater resource, and the third point is transpiration from plants. For one is surface runoff contribution to surface water, water resources, and the fifth evaporation from water sources, is the sea or ocean. The last six is condensation, and again it is cycled back to clouded, after clouded it come again the first one, precipitation. This is the water cycle. Some almost 97 of the world's water is believed from ocean, which is not usable. Therefore, rainwater harvesting as an alternative water resource is need for to compensate these shortages. Therefore, what is rainwater harvesting means? Rainwater harvesting process of collecting, conveying, storing water from rainfall in an area for beneficial use. Technology, or we can define technology used for collecting and storing rainwater for human use from rooftop, land surface. Storage means in tanks, reservoirs, underground storage, groundwater. Refer rainwater harvesting, neither energy intensive nor labor intensive. It is very easily and cheap. It can be a cost efficient alternative to other water occurring methods, with the water table flowing rapidly and concrete surface and landfill dumps taking the place of water bodies. Rainwater harvesting is the most reliable solution for augmentation groundwater level to attain self-sufficiency. Rainwater harvesting advantage. What is the advantage of rainwater harvesting? The first one, provide self-sufficient water supply, reduce the cost of pumping of groundwater, provides high quantity water, soft and low in mineral, groundwater recharge, reduce soil erosion and flooding in urban area. The rooftop rainwater harvesting is less expensive and easy to construct, operate and maintain. It is environmental friendly. Community water resource act as social templates. This is the advantage of rainwater harvesting. So uh, from here to harvest water. From here we can harvest. The first one, rooftop to storage, tank or groundwater recharge point, and paved area direct seepage to groundwater, water bodies like pond, tank, and lakes. Stormwater drainage direct to recharge groundwater. This is we can collect or harvest water from these three. Rooftop water harvesting, since rooftop rainwater harvesting or domestic rainwater harvesting, the technique through which rainwater is captured from roof components and stored in a tank or simple reservoir, groundwater aquifer. It consists of conservation of rooftop rainwater in urban area and utilizing it to augment groundwater storage by artificial recharge. Components of rooftop rainwater harvesting. The various components of rooftop rainwater harvesting system are: this is components of rooftop rainwater harvesting system: roof or simply catchment area, gutters and downpipe, filter unit or simply leaf screen, storage tank, delivery or simply conveyance system, water treatment unit, fresh flushing device. This is the components of rooftop rainwater harvesting. Here is rooftop rainwater harvesting. There is catchment area of simple roof, recharge, secondary storage. This is catchment area, conveyance system, gathering storage tank, and finally we can distribute from the storage just as normal distribution system. Furthermore, example, this is roofing system. Rooftop rainwater harvest system designed by our staff. This is a slab of 8 by 8 and two storage of 10,000 and this is example of which is designed by MTU hydraulic department staffs, which notes but which do not construct on the ground. It is in the process. Therefore, this is simply for teaching purpose. The design of storage potential. The design of storage tank depends on average annual rainfall, size of catchment, drinking water requirements. So capacity of storage can be storage simply area of rooftop, time runoff coefficient, simply coefficient for evaporation, time runoff coefficient A or C prime. This is C prime is coefficient for evaporation, area of rooftop catchment, annual peak rainfall. C runoff coefficient depend on material of catchment. For concrete catchment is range from 0.6 to 0.8. For example, design a storage tank for drinking water for the following data. Number of members in the family, yes. Family size 5. Rooftop area 100 meters square. Average annual rainfall in millimeter 600. Runoff coefficient 0.85. Coefficient for evaporation, spilling, and first flush 0.5. Daily drinking and cooking requirement per person 10 liters per person. So solution: storage capacity simply area of rooftop, time annual rainfall, time runoff coefficient, time, coefficient for evapotranspiration is about 40.8 meter cube or simply 4,018 liters. The tank capacity determined based on the dry period, that is the period between the two consecutive rainy season. For example, with a monsoon extend over 5 months, the dry season is of 250 days. Drink water required for the family during dry season means simply family size, drying season 250 time family size time each family per capital per day 10 liters. See, this is 10,750 liters. Or we can convert this. Let's for 20% for safety factor or allowance. After keeping some factors of safety, the tank should have 20% more capacity than recordable. That means 1.2 times 10,750. This is about 12.9 meter cube. This is a simple example. So another one is recharging structure. After rain, one advantage is rainwater harvesting is recharge to groundwater and build the capacity of groundwater level. That is by artificial recharge. The water connected from a rooftop of large building can use for artificial recharge of groundwater. The various type of recharge structure are this: recharge through abundant dig well, recharge through hand pump, recharge through pit, recharge through trench, gravity head recharge, tube well, and recharge shaft. This is how we recharge to the groundwater recharge structure. So where rainwater harvesting is particularly attractive. Yes, where rural area with no surface water resource supply from surface and groundwater sources cannot meet the water demand. Urban area, groundwater contaminated with arsenic. This is where arsenic contamination. Households do not have capacity to pay for a centralized water supply system. This is area of. Therefore, this is queues. Student do these queues. This is enough for today. Thank you. We continue by next lecture. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye.